Hey Simmers and animal lovers, it's Erin with Ice Pony Gaming, and welcome to the channel. Welcome back if we've seen each other before. Today we are going to be continuing our Sims 4 Shelter play along with a collaboration that I've been doing with Char from Gaming with Char. She is a really wonderful YouTuber who does challenges and let's plays, some speed builds, and some cast videos. She's got a little bit of everything for everybody. She's great about streaming as well, so if you really like that face-to-face contact, that real-time contact, she's amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and link her channel up here and in the description below, so definitely go ahead and check her out. You guys will hear a little bit more about her as the episode goes along, so let's get into it. We have a ton to do today. So Hugo is going to be going ahead and kind of fill in the bowls for everybody. Oh, and we have some dogs to bathe. Look at these guys. Okay, so we have Cleopatra, Magnus, Mom's calling. We definitely need to see her at some point. Tomorrow's Winterfest, although we've toned it down a little bit for the requirements. So I think we're definitely gonna need to see Mom and Dad tomorrow. Oh, so we got 3 dogs to bathe, and we have Ginger, our new kitty, to fix. So right now you can tell she is like really wanting a male kitty around. Oh, look at them. They're being so sweet. Let's get Ginger all ready for surgery, I think. I don't know how Hugo is getting fitness from cleaning, but that's awesome. I am all about that. So he just reached level 8 of the fitness career. Good job, buddy. I will say that doing shelter work does keep you really fit. You are always on your feet and moving. You're lifting things. You are handling sometimes very, very large dogs. And we actually have some new names for everybody. Begin, spaying, Ginger. Oh, and we have to do Magnus as well. We'll get them thrown into surgery here and recovering before we leave. I think he's definitely going to need to get washed before we do that. Perfect. She's been spayed. That means that they can't make babies anymore. I love the idea of the Bust the Dust pack, the kit. Don't get me wrong, but I still think it's a little bit broken. I cannot wait till they fix it, because anytime he cleans anything now, he goes into like rage cleaning. So he ends up having like anger problems a lot. Look at him. He is like stomping. Goodness, dude. Why don't we play with a cat wand with her? After he gets done playing with her cat wand. Hi, Ginger. She's actually had a really great name suggestion too from Katarina Kit, which we will be using, but I want to get everybody spayed neutered first before I forget. So I think right now we'll just focus today on getting everybody spayed and neutered and then bathed, and then we'll do a little bit of teaching them some manners, and then we are going to be meeting our next family that Char actually uploaded for us to be able to use in our game. I think it's definitely important that we meet them today because tomorrow is Winterfest. And then while he's doing that, while Magnus is getting neutered, I want to pause this here actually. Pardon me. So I felt like this was a good time to bring us in to Char's website that she's actually made for Simmers. It's a reference website to be able to reference, you know, we can see skills and aspirations and careers. This is something that she's always adding to and always updating as she gets the information. She also has challenges that she's done and recreated, and any that she will create herself, she's got on this page. So here's kind of a little splash about her. You can follow her on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and of course YouTube. We are going to go into skills because I want to check something about the veterinary skill. As you can see, she's got all of these. So these are all the skills in the game. So we're going to click on veterinarian, and I'm going to move me kind of up a little bit. All right, so at our first vet skill, once we acquire the skill, he could start treating pets. So that's when we started being able to spay and neuter animals, and we could treat our sick ones if we wanted to. I waited until skill level 3 because I was worried that, like, I don't know, maybe there would be something that went wrong with the surgeries. So no worries there. It didn't seem to have affected it. And then we got our cute little mailboxes when he reached level 2. We've got like decals that unlocked at level 3, and he could make like different medicines and different treats to give the animals. We are vet level 5 right now, so he was able to start soothing pets on the exam table. That's where you saw the interaction where like their stress level was getting higher and he would have to calm them down. I am looking to get him up probably in the next few episodes. I might do this off screen to level 6 because he can unlock this age up and age down treat at the medicine table. It's end of winter in the game. It's about to be spring, which is one of the kitten and puppy seasons. Spring and fall tends to be around that. And it would be awesome, I think, to be able to take any animal that we rescue, maybe age them down to a kitten and puppy to simulate that. There's just a ton that get flooded in, just with strays that get turned in or caught, pregnant mamas that come in, all of those things. So I'm going to be using this website quite a bit because I like the way that it's laid out at each vet level. And you guys, we're linked down here. That's super cool. She's got the potential to add other channels that really give a good overview. So because we focus so much on animals and the cats and dogs pack in our play along, we really fit very well with this. Okay, so we're back. I think we're going to move me back over this way. Yes, Magnus has been neutered. No worried about paying puppy child support for you, my sir. Then we can let him recover in his kennel while we get the other 2 girls washed. Ooh, naughty girl. No playing in puddles. That's how you got dirty in the first place. Oh, she's so scared. It's okay. Give her a hug. Can't make her feel bad. There she goes. Okay, and we are gonna leash her and bathe her. This is the 2nd day she's been here, maybe 3rd. And this is the 2nd bath that she's got. So definitely she needed to learn the lesson. I know it's no fun for her to learn, but how's Magnus doing? No, Magnus, no. We might have to put him in a kennel all by himself. He and Sadie seem to get along okay. Or was that maybe Olive? Yeah, that's Olive. Poor Olive. Don't beat him up. He's recovering from surgery. Please don't, Olive. She seems to be okay with him. Oh, Sadie's protecting him. She's like, look, you can back off. Pick on a dog your own size. Oh, dogs teaching dogs, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it's done. You find a good balanced one, let him run the show. So Sadie's she's got a lot of like family oriented traits for dogs, but she is no pushover, that's for sure. Well, you know what? Olive isn't happy with Magnus here. I think she and Sadie are buddies. Definitely not sisters because they're not the same breed, but she didn't attack him, which is really good. All right, so let's give Sadie her bath and unleash her. It's late, so right now we're gonna have him get some leftovers and say hi to Tito. And I know it'll be late when we go. Ooh, that reminds me, just seeing all of this, we need to put all of our cat stuff in our inventory because we no longer have our foster cat because Oxford got adopted last episode. So it is just about Tito right now. Good boy, Tito, taking good care of the house while we're gone all day. And then we never do this, but when we go and meet Char's Sims that she uploaded for us, then I'm actually going to take Tito with because he hasn't seen us all day. Let's travel with Tito. And Tito's still available for adoption through Du Bois County Humane Society. He's a sim self of a dog that is actually available in the real world. So they're not adopting him, but I just feel bad that he gets left home all day. So for this visit, I went ahead and put Char's household in Evergreen Harbor in Stone Street Apartments right next to the Hickley family. So, and that's actually where Oxford was adopted to last episode. So we're gonna go ahead and give them a visit. So this is the Payne household. These are 2 Sims that Char is using to go through all of the careers. So they're going to be completely careered up. She's actually started that Let's Play if you want to go and check it out on her channel. But this is actually Char's Sim self. And this is a sim self of her best friend in real life. So they're going through their roommates, their best friends, and they are very career-driven ladies. They're both cheerful, they are bookworms, they're ambitious, and they're Renaissance Sims. Oh, it looks like Emma is actually a computer whiz, and Char is the Renaissance Sim. So they have the same traits but different aspirations. So they're going to be looking for pets, both a cat and a dog. Emma is more about dogs, and Char has a cat in real life named Cleo, funnily enough. So we're going to be taking a look and keeping an eye out for pets that would work well and get along together, probably one for each. Why don't we all go upstairs? Ooh, Char girl, come inside. Oh my goodness, look at Bradley. What a professional. This is their apartment. They actually share a bedroom, but they have this like little divider. And there is Emma. She's on her computer working away. So we would have to grab some pets that might be good in an apartment situation. So let's introduce ourselves to Char and Emma. All right, great. So he is meeting Char, and it looks like Emma's coming in to meet us. Let's discuss our interests with her, or let's discuss Char's interests with her, and let's get to know Emma a little bit. See if we can build a little bit of a relationship. He has a sentiment gained with Emma. He's getting closer to her from happy memories. They made a connection quick. Oh, Tito's so tired. Poor boy. Ooh, and it looks like Emma's tired too. So we're gonna have him probably leave out of here. Although he and Char are hitting it off. He's uncomfortable with her, probably because he needs to go home. All right, so now that he is back home and it's almost midnight, we're gonna have him ask Tito to lie down, and then he's gonna go to sleep, and then we will see you guys in the morning. All right, so it is a fine Winterfest morning. We're gonna have him grab some food, head over to the shelter, just get everybody all fed and handled there, and then we are going to invite Mom and Dad and little Dallas over to have a Winterfest celebration. So that should be really fun for him to be able to see everybody. We've been really neglecting our parents lately, so we need to make sure that we're making some good family memories with them. Great, everybody is clean and bathed and pottied and fed, so we can start the festivities today. Ooh, but before we do, we have some new Winterfest names to give. So Sadie is very first. We got a comment from Hannah Dawn that because we were thinking at the time that Olive and Sadie were possibly litter mates because they look so very similar, she thought that having Olive and Orla would be really cute, and I agree. They're not sisters, but clearly they're important to each other. So we have Olive and little Orla. That's so cute. Thank you for that suggestion. Miss Katarina Kit had the suggestion that Ginger should be Jazz. So I really like that. Look how pretty Ginger is. And she needs her collar anyway. So let's see, what would Jazz be? What color? Maybe a nice yellow for Jazz. I really like that. Okay, so Jazz and Orla, perfect. And if you guys have any other name suggestions, just always feel free to pop them down in the comments below. You know what? On second thought, we're just gonna put up our holiday decorations, and then we're gonna travel to Mom and Dad's house. I don't know how well that's gonna work with the tree, but give me 1 minute. Let's go to Newcrest where Mom and Dad live. Okay, so tree placed. We'll save and go to Manage Worlds. Let's make sure this and that's in our inventory. And then we're going to travel again with Tito. And we're gonna take Tito home with us for Winterfest. I modified Winterfest a little bit. There isn't the big holiday meal because I just didn't want that to get be a little bit too much. Oh, he's like, you're home. I thought you died. So we're gonna share Winterfest spirit with him and hug him. And for some reason he has to introduce himself to Dallas again. I don't see why. Aw, he and his dad are just chatting out here in the snow. Ooh, Mom is telling Tito what he will and will not do in her house. There she goes. Oh, missed you, bud. Let's sing Fwinglezibs together with our mom and dad. my gosh, listen to this man. That is some beautiful fiddle playing, sir. Perfect. And we're gonna decorate our tree with mom and dad. And they can't leave us this year because we're at their house. And I feel like last year they had just adopted Dallas. That's right. So that, like, it was like the day before Winterfest when they adopted him. Oh, this is so cute. It's coming full circle. This can be like a tradition that he has, that he just comes and brings over whichever foster animal that he has to mom and dad's house. I think Dallas might be hungry. Oh, look at those. I think all that's left is the garland. And I feel like they are a popcorn and cranberries kind of family, like kind of homey, nice and homemade. Oh, mom got a belly laugh in. See, that is a beautiful tree, and she's kind of decorated. Look at them talking about Winterfest together. Let's open presents with mom and dad. And Hugo got an improbable ottoman. I don't know what that is. He will treasure it. It's not in his inventory. Is it in? Oh, he can't go into build mode. I guess we will see what that is when we get home. Oh, Tito got his present. And let's have a deep conversation with mom. I feel like as much as she loves and misses Hugo, she's really happy to have him here, not just for Winterfest, but because she is seeing things in her son that she's very proud of, but maybe she's a little concerned by too. So he's very driven with his rescue career, and she's so proud of that. And she's gonna rope dad in on this too. I think he's kind of cleaning. So they're both kind of talking to him about like, hey, this has been such a wonderful Christmas, or this has been such a wonderful Winterfest, but wouldn't it be great to have somebody else here? You're super driven with your very important work, and we're so proud of you, but we also don't see you paying a whole lot of attention to yourself. Like, it's impossible to see you. Obviously, you brought us Dallas, and we love that, and we love Dallas, but we're also really worried about you. Are you taking things too fast with your career? Are you not stopping to smell the roses? Maybe a partner, a best friend, somebody other than the animals would help with that. And Hugo is maybe starting to question his single and loving it lifestyle. He doesn't know how it would work because he's so busy, and he's kind of asking how he would meet people, and dad's like, well, you meet people all the time. There has to be other people in this rescue world with you. You are in a female dominated career. There has to be somebody out there that shares a common interest with you and a common life mission that maybe would help you bear the burden a little bit of this. Even if you just got like a roommate, something like that, a buddy, a friend, because we're tired of not seeing you. We love you and we really want you around. So I don't know, like maybe it is time for Hugo to start expanding a little bit. Maybe adding to his household either with a roommate or a friend or somebody that could develop maybe into more than a friend. I don't know. If you guys have any that you would like to kind of put up for Hugo to help him out at least, then you can upload it to that hashtag #IcePonyShelterPlayAlong, and then we'll take a look at them, and I will put in whoever I think might be the best for him, either as, like I said, just a platonic roommate that would help him out, or maybe the potential for something more in the future. With all of the flirtatious interactions that he's had continually, he's like a lady killer. I really think that he would probably be leaning more toward a female. So beyond that though, he's mostly a dog lover. He loves cats and dogs, but he prefers dogs. It might be a nice compliment to have a friend, a buddy that maybe is better with cats. Oh, dad's shoveling snow and it is getting late. So I think what we're gonna do is have Hugo go home. Where's Tito? There's Tito. Gotta bring Tito with him. That really was such a nice visit with mom and dad. And I mean, part of him is like rolling his eyes because he's heard it all before. She wants grandbabies, come on, let's get going. But he does miss mom and dad. He misses having time to be able to go home. So I think it is definitely time that we bring someone in. On a side note though, I'm a little worried about how we would do that. There is a mod that I could put in the game that would allow us to expand our household size, but it makes me a little bit nervous because if we go into create a sim, which we do a lot, and I have more than 8 sims in the household, I have to kind of divide the household up to do that. And if I forget, anybody above that 8 sim, like sim number 9, would be deleted out of the game forever. Like not like, hey, we just exit without saving and then we can reload the save and it's fine. Like, the game doesn't know what to do with them, so they are just smited as if they never were. And I'm afraid to do that with our fosters, and I'm afraid to do that with our shelter animals. But I think the time has come. I think it is time that he sort of moves on and up in life a little bit. So let's ask Tito to lie down, and then we are going to go to sleep. And tomorrow we are going to work on getting at least one of our animals homed. Alrighty, so Tito is up. We had a successful winter day. We had a successful Winterfest, pardon me. And he is just taking a quick shower, and then we are gonna get our girls over here, Char and Emma, and we're gonna see who they take a shining to. All right, so let's fill all of our pet bowls, and it is still just a tad early. So is anyone not asleep? Ooh, honey. Let's have Orla shake, or learn to shake at least. Look at Magnus. What a sweet guy. Aw. And we've got Bubbles and Jazz just hanging out. These girls are actually being really nice together. Good girl. Yay, Orla learned to shake. Wonderful. I think that's 2 for her if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she's got sit and shake. Let's train Olive to heal, because with a dog that maybe isn't the most friendly to other dogs or other people or anyone that we would worry about, heal is actually a really good command. It's a good recall, because you can't make them like other animals, but what you can do is make sure that they're trained on you and that they're always looking to you for how to handle a situation, and that makes them a more safe animal, even if they're not the biggest fan of all animals everywhere. Now, that being said, she seems to like Orla really, really well. So it's not that she can't get along with anybody. She just probably wants to be top dog, and anybody that's going to question her or not listen to her is probably going to hear about it. So she's no pushover, and she's willing to do what it takes, whatever she feels like it takes, to make sure that everybody does things Olive's way. Ooh, we are not going to play in puddles. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, he's like, I don't hear you. No, thank you. He's a lot like my Hunter is a Shipu. You guys have seen him in the pony family, his sim self. But Hunter listens. It just has to be on his agenda, that's all. And look at Magnus is trying to play with her. He's distracting her actually from training. He's a sweet little guy, stubborn, but he's really sweet. And let's go ahead and alter our club. So we've got Bradley and Mateus already adopted, so they're not potential adopters anymore. Let's just take it one household at a time for right now. So we'll get Emma and Char on over, and we can firm that and start a gathering. So they are on their way, and we're just gonna see who they take a shining to. Yay! Olive knows how to heal. Good girl. Ooh, who's first? Oh, Char's first. Awesome. Hi, Char. So Char would be looking more for a cat, it looks like, but it's going to be important that since any dog would be living with Char and any cat would be living with Emma, even if they aren't, more about one or the other, that they still like the other animal that's going to be living in their home. So it's really important to get both roommates' perspectives. They're like, yeah, awesome, we're here, woohoo. Why don't we show Orla to them first, just because she came up first? And Cleo is absolutely still an option. Like, they live in an apartment, but she's in a Biesenhound, so she's not on like the apartment no-no list. There's a list called a restricted breeds list that most apartments just won't entertain having for insurance purposes and because of stigmas and all of that. They just do not allow you to have them. Let's show Olive to them. How we liking Olive? Oh, Orla's sleeping. They seem to like her okay, and So Olive really hasn't growled at anybody, so that's good. Orla's sleeping, so I'm gonna guess maybe that although she's very nice to both of them, I'm gonna guess that maybe the connection just wasn't there. Olive did stick around with them the most out of the 3. They're meeting Cleo right now. Why don't we have them go here together? Into Cleo's pen. Char seems to like Cleo, all right. Oh, hi Cleo. Why don't we play with you? And then after that, we are all gonna go into the cat room so that they can meet the 2 cats because Char needs a feline friend. Now, Bubbles is definitely more ready to go than Jazz is. Jazz's relationship isn't quite up with us, but we'll just see. All right, so we're gonna show them both Bubbles. I think Bubbles would actually be really lovely for them. She is such an affectionate cat. I think she'd get along with any dog that she was paired with. And of course, they both seem to like her. Show off pet, Jazz. Okay. Oh, Bubbles. Okay, so that's a hard no on Jazz. All right then. Emma seems to like her, but Char is definitely not about it. So Bubbles it is then. I think Bubbles definitely for Char is a good one. I think Olive or Cleo for Emma would be great. We need to get Cleo's tricks up and then she'll be ready to go. So what I'm gonna do actually is do a little bit of that off screen because Char is going to need this all uploaded by next episode. So let's end our gathering right now. Oh, look at him. He really likes Jazz, it looks like. And he's a little bit hungry, but I want to let them get off the lot. Okay, great. So let's travel. Where's Cleo and Bubbles? That's being really weird. It won't show me either Bubbles or Cleo to be able to travel with. So we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna go and save our game. We're gonna go to Manage Worlds, transfer our Sims between households, and we have both Bubbles the cat for Miss Charbon and Cleo the dog for Miss Emma Payne. And with that, those guys are adopted. That is awesome. We've got a couple of spots open in our kennels. Congratulations, guys. I am so excited to be able to see them around the world. I wish they would have let us travel to their home with them, but we'll be able to see them, no problem. And do follow Emma and Char in their Let's Play as they go through all the careers because Cleo and Bubbles will be there with them. Alrighty guys, so now that we have a few more spots in our kennel, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. So thank you guys so much for playing along with me. It has been a blast to be able to do this with you. Also go ahead, like I said, check out Gaming with Char. She's gonna be up here and in the description below. She's got a history challenge, which I love, and Hugo's ancestor is part of the lore of that challenge, kind of out in the world. So keep an eye out for that as well. Thank you guys so much for playing along with me. Happy simming!